My Uber driver slammed me into another Uber driver. During that time, I had neck and back problems. I didn't know how I was going to get through it all. I was on the verge of either losing my job or didn't know how to get around. I was on the 215 in Las Vegas, Nevada, and my Uber driver, I was exited George Crockett Road going towards Gillespie. And while she was turning, she crashed into another Uber driver. My injuries that occurred were my neck and back. I didn't know how I was going to get through it all. I went to a neck and back clinic and they were helping me, but I was on the verge of either losing my job or didn't know how to get around. But I contacted Eric Law Firm and they took care of all my issues. From the first day I worked with Eric Roy's law firm, they took me in like family. It was like a second family away from home. They answered all my questions and concerns, and anytime I needed help with anything, I would always call them and they'll be quick to answer any questions or transfer me to someone that get my questions resolved. They helped me on every avenue, from the neck and back clinic to my injuries to my MRIs. I appreciate them a lot. I did have another attorney before contacting Eric, and they took care of it as well. And they transferred me over from Leonard and Roy. They ended up going to Eric Roy Law Firm. So whenever I was talking to Leonard and Roy, I was talking to them and I was dealing with them since the beginning of my case. And for the first month, they were kind of helping me, but not really. They were just like, hey, we're going to help you with your case. They set you over the neck and back clinic, and that was it. They never even talked to me, and it was over a month and a half, 2 months, and I didn't know what I was doing. So I switched attorneys and I went with Eric Roy Law Firm. And ever since the first day, I actually spoke to Eric personally. He gave me his personal cell phones. Look, if you have any questions or concerns, I'll help you. And ever since then, Eric, Gloria, Danny, Nancy, they're all helping me with every question I needed. They would say, hey, are you feeling all right? Is everything okay? Are you making your appointments? They would actually take me in like a family. And that's what I needed. I needed support and help. And Eric Roy's Law Firm gave me that. Once I started working with Eric Roy Law Firm, all my questions and concerns all got answered. And I appreciate Eric Roy's Law Firm for helping me with everything. They took a hold of my case. They didn't brush me off, and they took care of everything when it came to anything having to do with my neck and back clinic, anything having to do with my accident, my concerns, the lawyers, everybody. They took care of everybody, and I appreciate Eric Roy's Law Firm for being there for me in every avenue of my way. I recommend calling Eric Roy's Law Firm. If you're ever in doubt with any accident you're in, you want someone there that will give you that emotional support that you need to get you through the accident. Everybody's accidents is different, but when you're in the accident, you're very emotional. Your state of mind is very different, and I definitely recommend you calling Eric Roy's Law Firm because they treat you like family and not just an outsider. When you deal with an accident, you want family support, you want emotional support, dealing with your injuries, your hurts, your concerns, and you want someone that's going to be by your side all the time and treating you like family. And Eric Roy's Law Firm did that for me, and I appreciate them so much. Like they say, call your boy, Eric Roy.